What was the inspiration for this exciting new album?
Thank you. Yeah, God's Work is really an album that takes a look at the way we live in this duality of life. The title was kind of reclaiming the word God for myself. And I like to say you can insert love. It's love's work, it's creation's work, it's whatever that means to people. But for me, this album really, was very powerful to create. It took me on a ride of unearthing so many different complex emotions. I think there's a lot of joy on this record. There's a lot of hope, and there's a lot of grief, and there's a lot of anger and rage. And it really allowed me to tap into these emotions that were, especially for a woman in this world, like not appropriate and not pretty. And I think these last couple of years really did, as a collective, like the experience that we were having as a collective, I really wanted to draw from that and give words to some of the things that we were feeling as human beings.
How humbling is it for you as an artist to see that not only you were able to be vulnerable and put your feelings out on paper and whatnot, but to see that there's so many people around the world that are connecting to your message?
Oh my God, it is so humbling. I mean, that's what I think I mean by creation working through you. I feel like part of my gift is I help people feel. I help myself feel at the same time, but I help people feel. And I get really emotional about it because, it is something that connects us all, these feelings, this shared experience, and, bring our whole selves to the forefront. And I think that's what I'm hoping when people listen to this record, like it opens up all of those parts that they may be hiding or they may be, suppressing, and they allow themselves to feel. I have had so many incredible fans from the LGBTQ community, and I feel their love, and I hope they feel mine, and I know what it's like to feel left out, to feel like you don't belong, to feel like you have to hide yourself in order to be loved. And I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I hope everybody else is too. And I think that's what the message is really. It's like we are all so deeply connected. We opened this record with a song called Spaceship, which is like the ultimate cry. So I break it down at the beginning. Then I build you back up. But it's just in my DNA to just like make you want to cry right off the bat. So.
I love it. Well, what's the classic phrase? Like, you can't appreciate the highs if you don't go through the lows, right?
Exactly. So we start you off with a heartbreak and then we build you back up. I do feel like my greatest accomplishment has been surviving this whole craziness, and not only surviving, but feeling like I'm thriving now in my life. Back in the day, winning Grammys at 14, I just thought like, this was normal. Like, to think of what I was doing at that age just is mind blowing. So I have a great appreciation for that little girl. Like, she survived a lot.
I love that. You're really living in the moment now more than ever, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. It's, and it's a new thing. Like, that's been such a mental construct. It's something we talk about all the time, but we don't necessarily embody it. And I found myself driving today and I was like super stressed out and I started to remind myself, like, come back into the present moment. Like, I started looking at the trees and breathing, and it was like, oh, it's so simple. It's so simple that it's so hard sometimes.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. I know I'll have those moments too, and then I'll take like a sip of water and I'll be like, I just drank clean water. Like, it's little things that you realize I need to be thankful for these things and take a step back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. We have so much to be thankful for. I mean, I look at my lawn and my lawn is dead. Like, there's no water right now. You just mentioned water and I was like, you know what? Water is an amazing thing. Like, the little things that we just don't think about, but are always right here for us to be appreciative of. So I totally agree.
Yes, maybe that's the number one thing on your 40s bucket list is get some water on that lawn.
Yeah, I wish I could. In California, we cannot do that right now.
Tell me about it. I totally understand that. Well, I got to tell you, speaking of living in the moment, I know for me, I live in the moment the most when I'm at a concert, when I'm at a live show. And you right now, my goodness, your schedule the rest of the year is packed because you got a lot of touring going on. So what is on deck for the rest of the year, and how much fun has it been for you to get back on that stage and be with your fans?
Oh yeah, it's been amazing. I love playing the new music for people. I think the messages are they're within us already. And so even if people don't know the music, they seem to be like jamming out to it. I'm happy to be back out there.
We seriously love you. Thank you for sharing your talents and gifts with us. all these years, and we
Thank
cannot
you.
wait to see what else is in store. So thanks for taking the time to chat with me
Yes,
today.
it's good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, good luck watering that lawn.
Thank you. I'm going to go try.